Okay, now that you've got all the information you need, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to this stage here, which is the Xero setup. So we're going to add in client information, we're going to map report codes, and we're going to fix the appropriations if we need to. Okay, so best thing to do is actually just go run your template. And what you'll notice is all the red items there. These are going to be completed with information from last year's report or the ASIC extract. Okay, so for example, let's say the ACN, I'll just grab that, I'll copy it from here. So what we want to do is go to Accounting and Advanced, go to Report Fields, sort them by alphabetical order, and in this field here, I'm going to put the ACN. So I'll put that there, I'll just hit save. Okay, so that, now if I go back here and update this, now you can see that the ACN is pre-filled. Okay, so what you should do now is go through and add everything that is like related to the client profile. Example would be date of incorporation, entity type, directors' names and appointment dates, secretary name. Don't do the operating profit, do that last. Okay, so anything that looks like it should come from the general ledger, leave to last. Like for example, principal activities you can do. Now, when you get down here, you're going to see that we've got two different text blocks here. Okay, the reason there's two is because you're going to have to decide, was there or wasn't there? Example, dividends. Okay, currently the report said there were no dividends. Okay, but if there was dividends, okay, you would actually hide that. You would show this, and then you would actually go back to the report fields here and put the amounts in here. Okay, so your job is to go through and get rid of as much red as possible. All right, most of it's here on the director's report. You'll see if we go over to the notes, so there's none in here, none in here, none in here, none in here, none in here. In the notes, there's a couple of items. First one is you can add a revenue policy. So see the other knowledge bases for if you want to change that policy and add a different one. And also the fixed assets, we have to put the classes and the types in. Okay, but you can do that later as well. Now down the bottom, we've got the currency, which you have to do, but you've also got to look at whether or not there's any changes in policy, whether or not you need to add any estimates and judgments, going concern, assets held for sale. Okay, so currently it says that there's none, but your job is to make a judgment as to whether or not you want to complete those. Okay, and then the last lot of fields, okay, if we just go down the page here, there's a whole bunch of fields on this page, but only a few of them, income tax and imputation credits. Leave the other ones for now, leave the other ones for now, leave those for now. Yep, leave those for now. They'll come up later while you're doing the job. We just want to get the basics done first here. And yep, shares on issue, you want to put those in. And the addresses, country of corporation and the addresses. Get the basics done. Okay, it's like the client profile fields. The other ones we'll come back to as we actually prepare the report. So we're just in setup stage right now.